Today on the channel, the HappyRun Tank G60 Pro. It does 36 miles per hour and it has an 80-mile range. Let's take it for a spin. My G60 Pro came with a bunch of extras. It came with a bike pump, extra wrenches, Allen keys. It came with a bike lock. It came with 2 keys that are gonna lock and unlock the bike, as well as the battery charger, which takes about 6 hours to charge up this extra large, huge battery. All right, guys, let me take you for a ride on this pretty fast e-bike slash moped. I'm in gear 3 right now, and I can see that the speedometer does work kind of like an old school speedometer here. You can see the green right here goes up all the way up to 60, but I'm sure we're not going to hit 60 miles an hour. And I also have the digital display here, my trip and kilometers. So I don't even have a mile on this bike yet, but we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to ride it on the road and we're going to take it on the trail. 30. Man, that's pretty cool. We're already at 30 in gear 3, and I'm going to go ahead and gear down as we're going through here. I'm going to go down to 0 through here so I can just kind of pedal, because there is some rocks through here and I'll need to kind of do a little bit of bike balance. A couple small rock gardens. All right, let's take this little hill right here. Using my disc brakes, they feel good. A little bit of speed. Now I'm going to go ahead and press the S button on the right, and let's see how we can get up this hill in gear 2. Go up to gear 3. I'm 150 pounds, so gear 3, no problem. But this is fun because this feels a lot like a moped without the noise. And as far as the trail bike goes, it's pretty neat to be on a trail. It feels good with the tires through here. I've been on this kind of frame through this trail before, and it reminds me of like an old school Honda 80. It's got to watch out for the rocks. I did bust it through here. I hit this big, huge rock on the left right there. Kind of Supermaned off the bike. Not this one of my previous reviews. That's one of the things about Oregon, man. We've got some crazy bike trails, and we also got some big rocks to watch out for. If you hit them at speed, you'll just bail. But man, it handled that problem, like that trail, no problem. That was fun. And again, like way faster than a lot of the other bikes out there. I know like the manual said it would only do 28 miles per hour, but I've already gotten it above 30. And that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead now and get into speed mode number 5. And oh yeah, now we're rolling, bro, boys. Now we're rolling. Just cruising about 20, 21. It feels like a lot of speed on the gravel. So we're gonna go up the long way here. Then we're gonna go around the forest loop. Back on in gear 5. I can feel that back suspension under the banana seat, which is pretty cool. It doesn't feel like I'm riding a hardtail through here. So really it has dual suspension. Feels pretty solid. We'll see how it does on a little bit of an incline. I've got like a little bit of a hill coming up here. So we're gonna go up this hill and see how it does. It's gonna slow down a little bit before we hit that hill. I'm gonna come back around and I'm gonna go back to, it's gonna try to do speed mode. Maybe we'll start at speed mode 3. Quite a bit of rocks through here. Oh, hit a big one. Now I'm in 2. All right, now I'm in 3. So we climbed that in speed mode number 2. That's pretty good. Now there's a pretty steep hill up here we can try to climb if you want to. Just cruising through here. It's a good looking bike. All right, so that hill's coming up here. All right, probably gonna need more than 3. Right now I'm in 3, I'm doing it. Now I'm in 4. Oh man, I'm not even really needing to pedal. It almost feels like it wants to do a wheelie. So 1,000 watt motor, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and back off of it a little bit. I'm in zero. It went straight up that hill. That's about 35 degree incline. I'm probably gonna have to turn around because it's a huge tree across the pass coming up here. But I know there's some more rock stuff up here if we want to try to go over some rocks again. Yeah, some of these reviews can be a little bit more like trail oriented because we have so many good trails here in Oregon. If you can mountain bike out here, you can mountain bike anywhere, I swear. All right, so I'm just gonna come around this corner. We're gonna check to see if that big tree is still here. It's getting tight through here. And you know, if that tree's here, we can just lift the bike over it, or I'm checking out. Somebody cut it down, sweet. But I am gonna have to get up on the pedals here a little bit and go through the rock garden there. Nice. Bike balance is pretty good. That was awesome. Okay, so the bike does great on the trails. I think we should ride around in the neighborhood a little bit, just kind of see how it handles in the neighborhood. And I have to tell you, if you long press the S button right here, it will turn the bike off while you're riding it. So you want to kind of watch out for just pressing this green button too long. I also have 7 Shimano gears on this bike in case the battery runs out, but with an 80-mile battery, you really shouldn't run out. We should probably go down to the end of this street and do a little bit of a speed test. Right now, I did get it up to 30 miles per hour in speed mode 3. And in the manual, it says it only does like 28. That's pretty good. Let's go down this way. I think this is a dead end right here though. We can check out our passive aggressive horn. It's actually pretty loud. It's one of the louder e-bike horns that I've heard. So let me know what you guys think about the bike in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. So far, so good. I'd say it's a good neighborhood cruiser. It doesn't have a bike rack on the back. I know a lot of guys are looking for some kind of bike rack for DoorDash style deliveries, things like that. If you're using one of these bikes to work with, it's probably not going to be like so much of a work bike or an all-around bike. It's going to be more of something like you're going to use for like just cruising around town and cruising through the neighborhood. So I think we should do a speed test on all right, 23, 25, 26, 29, 30, 32. It said 30, 38. That's in kilometers per hour. 41 miles, 42, 43 kilometers per hour. Wow. That feels fast. That feels really fast. So when we got to the sign, we were doing about 19, but that's why it fooled me earlier because I thought it was in miles per hour, but you can change it from kilometers to miles per hour. That's awesome. That's good to see that they do have that on there. So if you go into the system menu, you can change that. A nice reliable ride to it. And the LED seems to be pretty bright. So, okay, at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with it. It rode the trail really nice. It's solid on the trail. It feels kind of like a moped slash motorcycle. And then with the 1,000 watt motor in the back for around the neighborhood, it rips on 5 gears. So it's fast or slow, and it has decent bike balance in the trail. So if you're going through some more rocky areas and stuff like that with this bike, you're going to be able to get away with it. Pretty solid, kind of industrial looking kind of frame. And with that banana seat, you're going to be able to get your buddies on there. So if you're going to ride 2 people in this one with the extra power in the back, you'll definitely be able to do that. But again, I appreciate you watching my reviews, guys. I'm Justin Davis. Take care, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Please do subscribe. Bye-bye.